Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen with Kristen Crafts, and today I am bringing you the second process video in our build page series for the month of May. Make sure that you check the description box below for the links to Christy with Christy's Beautiful Life and Moira O'Reilly, who are also participating in the monthly build a page series. We're hoping that with the three of us, we can give you different ideas of how you can go into your stash and create page kits, whether you want to use them at home or you want to use them for a weekend away. Just different ideas of how you can go into your stash and accumulate items. And it helps you to kind of narrow down the choices that you have so that you can make a layout a little bit quicker. Not that that's important, but you know, sometimes you don't have a lot of time. So building the kit and then having them ready for when you have a half an hour, 45 minutes that you can sit down and play, it just takes a lot of the choices away and has everything there. So this month, like I had said, I started with chipboard embellishments as my starting point for building my kits. Each of us has a different way that we go about it, and so you find what works the best for you. So today I am scrapbooking a photo of my mom and dad. This was back in March when they went to visit my sister at her office. They had finally received all of their COVID shots and were fully vaccinated, and so they were able to venture out and give my sister some in-person love that they hadn't been able to do in quite a while. So it's a happy moment, and I thought this bright, cheery paper from Paige Evans, this is from her new collection, Wonder, would be perfect for it. And especially I like this hello there, because it was kind of like one of those where they showed up at our office and it's like, hello there, you know, kind of a thing. So I'm not sure which direction I want to go. I do know that for all of these pages, I really want to concentrate on the chipboard, but I did pull other embellishments. Now, the one thing I did have in mind for this layout was the fact that I want to use these squares. And I'm not sure if I want to go with the blue background or the yellow. I'm leaning towards the blue, only because my mom and dad are both wearing blue. And so I think even though I want it to be a bright, happy, and I can accent it with some of the yellow, and then I did pull out some of the purple, I think the blue background will actually lend better for what they're wearing. And maybe I can just matte the photo in the yellow. That might work. And then the other thing I wanted to do was just take squares and maybe do I want to do, I'm thinking I just want 2 rows of squares down at the bottom. Because these are 3 by 3, I was going to cut them apart, but then I got too much of a gap unless I ran like one off the page. So where I'm thinking I might keep them all together and just have the 8 of them at the bottom and just do a 6, you know, a half and half. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half, and I'm going to adhere half of it to the bottom. And I'm going to try and use the part that has the purples in it, only because I did pull out a lot of these purple embellishments, and that just gives it another extra pop of color. I'm going to matte their photo on the yellow, and then I'm also going to matte it on this tissue paper with the gold hearts. And I will probably stick the doily behind as well because I love doilies. And then I will be right back. Off camera, I went ahead and cut this 6 by 6 and adhered it to my blue background. I used the branding strip, so I will have to cover up the hanging hole here. And then I matted the picture on the yellow and the tissue paper. So I know my picture is going to have to kind of go either in the center or somewhere off to the side where it can be covered up, either with embellishments or whatever. Now I did pull out this celebration, and I kind of like how that's there. but I'm not sure how that will work because I do have the journaling card and I don't necessarily have to use it. And I could always kind of maybe build the journaling down here and have like the picture up here with the celebration, and then build, and I know I'm going to cover this up because a dark and stormy night is not what I want on this happy page, obviously. So let's see. I really love my doilies, so let's see if we can put the doily like in here. And maybe I can cover this up with that to start with, or I have this journaling tag that might be a little bit better, and I can run that off, and then I don't have to worry about cutting it up. I have Pretty Monumental, and to me this was a pretty monumental moment for our family because they were actually out and about. I have this little ball jar, and that pulls a little bit of the blue down. Now for the ball jar, I do want to have some flowers coming out of it, so maybe I can just put those flowers above, like that. I can put a sketchy camera in here, like that. But now I am missing the whole purpose of this page. My chipboard. All right. I think I'm going to have a change of plan. Instead of hello there, I'm going to say happy celebration and make that my title. I like that. And I still like that down there, but I do want to get a little bit more chipboard. So I do have this butterfly, and I could put that maybe up in here. And then I have these photo corners. That would be kind of fun. They're different. So let's put those on. Okay. And then I just need a piece of chipboard down here. So I have chipboard here, I have chipboard here. I'm going to need a chipboard down here. And maybe I can just put a heart, like right there. And then it still gives me room to say that Mom and Dad went to visit Bonnie on her birthday at the office. All right. Now I do want more florals. And I just like tucking them in here and there. Like that maybe. And then if I put another one up here, I don't want to cover up her flowers, but I could put one down here tucking out, and maybe it will bring a little bit of notice to her flowers that were on her desk. And maybe stick this like that. Okay, like that. And maybe another sketchy camera or another flower or both. Okay, that's not bad. Let's get another flower up here. The butterfly can come off of that. I almost want another butterfly. There's a dragonfly we can go with over here. Do I want a little sun peeking out of the flowers? Of course, because again, it's a happy, bright day. That's just kind of a little bit whimsical. All right, I'm happy with this so far. I have the You're the Best. No, I'm not feeling that there. All right, let me put you on pause. I'm going to glue everything down the way it is right here, and then we will come back on and put like the final embellishments on and go from there. Be right back. Off camera, I adhered everything down, so I have all of the embellishments that we laid out here. The only addition that I made to it was I fussy cut out this butterfly and added it down here, and there's still enough room for me to journal. Because I wasn't there, it's just a good photo of my mom and dad, and my sister was thrilled. I'm just gonna write about mom and dad being able to visit Bonnie at her office, so it doesn't need much on my end. So the last thing we're gonna do is put a few finishing touches on. So I do have enamel dots, and then I also grabbed out these acrylic hearts. And so I really would like to use these acrylic hearts since they're new. So maybe we'll put one. Oh, these are very sticky too. One here. And is there a covering on them? I can't tell if there's a cover on them. I hate when they put the plastic on because I don't want to scratch the acrylic if there isn't any. And I'm not feeling any, so I'm not going to go overboard on trying to scratch it off. So I've got one here. I'm going to put another one down here. Well, maybe if I put it here, or do I want it here? I think I want it here because then it's a double heart. And then I'm going to put the other one up here in this corner. All right, so that's those. And then the last thing, I'm just going to put a couple of these enamel dots around. And I don't think I'm going to use many. I think I'm just going to use like 3 of them. So I'll put one here to make this a cluster. I'm going to put one maybe over here. I'm going to put another one up here with this heart. And maybe make it 2. I'll put one on the doily. And I can make a third one here. I'm just going to kind of tuck it under the flower because it's a bigger one. All right. I think that's going to do it. We're going to call this one done. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by again for process video number 2 of our May Build a Page series. Again, make sure you check out Christy and Moira in the links below to see what creations they have made, and let us know what you've made. Hopefully you're following along and finding some inspiration and building pages of your own. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.